out there in YouTube land. I'm the Scent Maven. Welcome back to my channel, Shopping and Scents. So welcome to Halloween in July. So we're going to talk about Bath and Body Works new Halloween collection. I'm just going to show you the inside of the box. I did get my online order today in the mail. I peeked into the Bath and Body Works store to see if the new floor set was out, and it was. So I'm going to take you on a little tour of the Halloween floor set. There are some things that I still looking to pick up that I did not order. There is no more 75% off SAS anything. The table, the little cart, it's gone. Everything is full. It's Halloween in the middle of summer. It's 90 degrees plus here in New York, and we are already talking about Halloween. So first, I'm going to take you on a little walkthrough of my store. Not my store, wish, right? My own Bath and Body Works personal store. I'm going to take you on a little tour of the store, show you the floor set, and then we are going to look at some Halloween-y goodies, okay? I'll be back. Okay, so here we are at the Bath and Body Works with the new floor set. The crystal skull, vampire blood, pumpkin carving, antibacterial spray, more pumpkin carving, some vampire blood, room spray, some little kitty candle hangers, lots of vampire blood soap and the gel and the foaming, some of that pumpkin creme candle. Wasn't interested really in the candles. Wicked apple soap, trick-or-treat bags, the ridiculously priced $69.99 snow globe, more candles. We have Ghoul Friend, and then we have some bath bombs, then some interesting lip glosses. Spooky Berry, cute little spider on there. Then we have some of the body care in vampire blood. We have the shower gel, we have the lotion, and then we have the super gorgeous shimmer purple body spray. And then the Haunted Nights candle, some gold skull soap holders, more of those bath bombs. Didn't check the scent on those. They had some single wick candles, cute little bat soap holder. Not for the price they wanted. I really want this soap, Sugared Spell. Smells like gumdrops. This was super cute and sparkly, but not for $15.95. It's really nice though. I may cave on that one. Then we have this Chihuahua vampire nightlight thing. Some pumpkins, more pumpkins, and some Day of the Dead light up skull wallflower holders. More vampire blood in the single wick, pumpkin carving in the single wick, and another pedestal right there. More vampire blood, more pumpkin. Okay, so I am back, and I hope you enjoyed that little tour. So what I'm going to do now is show you what I picked up over the weekend. On Friday, actually, I ordered it, and today is Monday, so it got here pretty fast. They were doing a buy two candles, get two free sale. I also had a 20% off coupon, which made each candle $9.80. And I had a 20% off coupon, which I did use in store, but I took a picture of the back of it and was able to use the code again. Little helpful hint there. And so they came out to $9.80 each. And then I also had 3 coupons through the rewards program, 3 coupons for 3 free items. One up to $7.50, which was a birthday gift reward, and then 2 up to $16.50 body care items. So I picked up some candles, I picked up some body care. We're gonna talk about it, and I'm going to show you some vintage Bath and Body Works Halloween. I should have taken out all of the vintage Bath and Body Works Halloween, but I'm not going to do all that. So let's start off with the candles. So the first one that I got, now if you you're going to say to yourself, why did you get the candles if you don't like the way they smell when we get to some of them? Now, keep in mind, when I ordered these, I had not smelled them. So this was my first time in the store actually today smelling them, and then when I got home. Although these are repeat scents, many of them. So of course there's the iconic Vampire Blood. This is a returning scent. I think this is the best scent in the collection. It's just this amazing plummy berry scent. It doesn't make me think of Halloween. It's just a really good scent. You got your 3 wicks there. You got your blood red wax. And then, of course, you have your beautiful spider web lid, which is just gorgeous. So we're going to go through the notes. Everybody reads you the notes, and I will read them as well. Blood red strawberry, midnight blooming jasmine, dark Transylvanian plum with natural essential oils. I'm definitely, I would say, if I was going to pick up another Halloween candle, it would be the Vampire Blood. So if you guys are interested in a little comparison of what the Vampire Blood design looks like, actually I should show you the pocket back of the Vampire Blood so you could see like old school. Maybe I'll show you that at the end. But anyway, this is the Vampire Blood soap from last year. So we can see last year was a lot more cartoony, and this is more simple and elegant. This is more like a little kid kind of reminds me of Rocky Horror Picture Show. And then we have the new Vampire Blood. So the next candle that we're going to be looking at is a return fragrance, and that is Ghoul Friend with the hot pink wax. Okay, so Ghoul Friend, let me read you the notes first. Ghoul Friend is supposed to be dark strawberries, ghostly peony, spine-chilling citrus with natural essential oils. I don't like this one. I don't remember if I've ever liked Ghoul Friend, but I'm not nuts about this. It smells very musty, like fruit that's been fermenting in a basement. Maybe that's why it's Halloween. Yeah, that's exactly what it smells like. Musty fruit fermenting in a basement. Yeah, I'm not nuts about Ghoul Friend. I think I'm going to keep all of these and burn them just to see how they are, so I can review them. But I do not have high hopes for Ghoul Friend. Then it gets, I'll save the worst one for last. Okay. So now we're moving on. This is beautiful packaging. Absolutely stunning. And it looks like wallpaper. This is Wicked Apple. Now, I did not have high hopes for this because it has like a velvet. It feels like a textured velvety wallpaper, right? Gorgeous, gorgeous. I did not have high hopes for this candle because I'm not a green apple scent person, but thinking that it was going to be a caramel coated apple gave me some hope. Let's read the scent notes first. Ghostly green apple, creepy caramel drizzle, vicious vanilla bean with natural essential oils. Oh, that is strong. That is really, really, really strong. Oh, I don't like it. This is worse than Ghoul Friend. Worse. It smells like a rotten green apple. Okay, if you leave the candle open, it doesn't have one of those fishy lids or anything. It's not that. If you're not like huffing the candle, if you don't do this, you gotta let it breathe a little bit. Okay, so now it's not as bad. I definitely get the tart green apple. I kind of get the caramel. It's a weird caramel though. It's not like a sweet, sticky caramel like I imagined. And I don't smell any vanilla in this at all. This smells like when you eat a caramel apple and you get down to like the core and it starts to have that odd scent to it. Let's see how it is when it burns. So that is Wicked Apple. This one, I had high hopes for this one. This is a new scent, as is Wicked Apple. But this, you know, they've done apple scents before. So Haunted Nights, my favorite color, purple. I love the design. It's absolutely gorgeous, okay? I really, really wanted to love this candle. I heard some people say it was a cologne scent, which I'm fine with. I like cologne scents. I don't know what they have to do with Halloween, but still. So I was hopeful. I was thinking, okay, Tina Marie, who I watch quite often, she said it smelled like a sexy man. I was like, okay, looking forward to smelling this candle. I think Bren said it smelled kind of soapy. And then I smelled the candle. It smells like somebody, it smells like if you took a bar of really harsh soap, body soap, like Dial, and just cut it down the center and opened it and smelled it. And then it kind of has like a rotten smell to it. Yeah. I don't smell any cologne. It does not smell like a sexy man to me, at least not my idea of a sexy man. It has a very harsh, soapy smell that has nothing to do with Halloween and is not particularly pleasing, and I can't imagine what it's going to smell like when it burns. So you got to think of all these scents are cold, and then when they're hot, yeah. I'm telling you, take a bar of Dial soap, take a knife, cut it in half, and smell the center of the soap. That's Haunted Nights. Okay, so this is Scary Clary Sage. That's probably that odd scent. Moonlit Mahogany, Vanishing Verbena, and Natural Essential Oils. This is interesting. It says do not burn candle for more than 4-hour intervals. That's an interesting thing, because I'm burning a blueberry maple pancakes and the flames get really high and the candle seems to get really hot after 4 hours, and you do have to extinguish it. Yeah, so I would have to say that I smelled them in the order that they are. The only one I didn't pick up was pumpkin carving, because pumpkin carving I still have one from like 2-3 years ago, so I didn't feel like I needed pumpkin carving, although because I wanted like new. Maybe I'll pick up pumpkin carving, but I already have it. I don't have any of these, so yeah, I would say Vampire Blood is definitely the one to get if you don't get any of the other ones. Girlfriend is okay as a second. Wicked Apple depends on your taste, and Haunted Nights, if you want it, get it for the packaging, but it has a very harsh soapy smell. Now, what else did I pick up? So those were $9.80 each with my discount, my 20% discount. Then I did pick up as one of my free items. This is the Happy Halloween Vampire Blood Body Lotion. They do have the shower gel. Now, why they made here, I'll show you the room spray. Why they made the other packaging like that and then made this completely different, like the candy corn packaging on, I think they're doing a candy corn soap. I don't know. So this is Happy Halloween Vampire Blood. So they do have it in the shower gel, and they do have it in a gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer spray, right? Which you saw in the tour. But the shimmer spray is purple. It makes the logic, it makes no sense. The packaging does not match the rest of the Vampire Blood packaging. And then when they do the shimmer spray, which, don't get me wrong, I love purple, but shouldn't it be red? So I don't know, maybe people don't want to spray themselves with red stuff, but we're gonna get to that soon. So the Vampire Blood lotion, it has the vague scent of berry. I think you smell the Vampire Blood much more in the spray and in the shower gel. You do smell it in the lotion, but it's light. So there's that. Then I did pick up the antibacterial hand spray, which this makes sense with the rest of the packaging. Yeah, antibacterial hand spray Vampire Blood. So let's try this out. Oh, let the alcohol die down. It smells good. It's not very strong. It's not very strong. I wish it smelled more like Vampire Blood. It's not very strong. So, I don't know. And then this, I'm just going to mention this because this was not part of this haul. I picked this up in my last haul. The Vampire Blood room spray is good, but it's light for a concentrated room spray. Usually, if you spray more than a little bit of a concentrated room spray, it'll choke you out because it is concentrated. But this I found to be kind of light. I had to spray like 3 or 4 spritzes, which normally would be way too much, to get a good read on the Vampire Blood. So, I mean, I like the scent. I wish it was stronger in some of the packagings. The last thing that I picked up doesn't have anything to do with Halloween, but I also got this as a free item. So now remember, 4 candles and then 3 free items. So this was my other free item. I picked up the pumpkin pecan waffles, which everybody is raving about, and with good reason. Wow. Oh, it smells so good. And you know, I have this thing about not wanting to use soap and shower gel that's super sweet, because you don't want to smell like you washed yourself with a pancake. But this smells really good. I think they lightened it enough for the body care where it's not like super sticky sweet. So yeah, I have the spray. And all I need is the lotion, and I'll be good on the pumpkin pecan waffles. I'll have the whole set. So, I do want to go back and get that, some of the soaps, especially that one that smells like gumdrops, that Spells, whatever it was. The other thing I wanted to show you, besides the Vampire Blood from last year, which I really don't need another Vampire Blood soap. I should just use the one from last year. This is also a little light. But I remember using it last year and liking it so much that I picked up a second one. I don't know if I want to hang on to it just for the packaging and just pick up a new Vampire Blood one. I don't know. I have a tendency to save things, and that brings me to my next item and final item that I'll show you guys. I'm not going to break out the old pocket backs and stuff. I was, but so this is this I think is the oldest soap that I own. It's still factory sealed, and I don't want to use it because it's sort of like a collector's item to me. I have no idea how much it's worth. Does it even have a price on it? It doesn't even have. This is when the soap was $5.50. If I'm reading the code right, This is from 2013, if I'm reading the code right. Do you guys remember this? Keep calm and carve on. Sweet cinnamon pumpkin. Still factory sealed. It should still be good. And yeah, I think I'm gonna put this out just to, as my little collector's piece, as my longtime Bath and Body Works shopping addiction symbol. So yeah. Sweet cinnamon pumpkin, it comes out every year. This is antibacterial. It's interesting. This says antibacterial gentle foaming hand soap. And this says just gentle foaming hand soap. So it's no longer antibacterial, even though we need it to be. So that's going to be it for the Halloween haul for now, but I do plan on picking up some more Halloween items. I'm not going to buy that $69.99 snow globe. No way. Yeah, so stay tuned for more Halloween goodness, more fall hauls. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Shopping and Sense. I will see you all in a future video. But until then, goodbye everyone out there in YouTube land.